Cristiano, olá, luz da SIC, bom dia. O que é que nos podes passar de como é que está a confiança da equipa?
What can you tell us about how confident the team is, about how you're feeling this very important moment? This is your fourth final with the national team. Well, we're all feeling upbeat, confident. We will be playing an amazing team, maybe the best national team in the world. But we're confident after what we did in our last tie. We're very confident. It's a final, anything can happen. And what I hope is that we can rise to the occasion and play our best tomorrow and win it, because this is the nature of finals. I think we are at peace and we believe things will work out for us. It had been 25 years since we'd beaten Germany, and it's been 21 years since we last beat Spain. Is now the time? Yes, well, I hope so, because each game is a separate game. We hadn't beaten Germany in many years, but history changes, chapters change, pages turn, and I hope tomorrow we can have a good day for Portugal. We can win the final. We know it's going to be very tough, but again, that is the nature of finals. Finals are tough. Spain is also very confident. They haven't lost in 24 games. But we have our own weapons. But we believe we positively believe that this is going to work out for us. Please correct me if I'm wrong. You are 40 years old, you're a family man, you're human. And if some people may think you're a machine, you're also human. Don't you sometimes wake up in the morning and think, this is not what I want to do? Well, I didn't want to be sitting here talking to you. No, I'm joking, of course. But this happens to everyone. People have good days, bad days. Some days you want to talk, otherwise, some days you don't want to talk, which is not the case today. But if I ever wake up, if it's an off day, I will try to get my morale back up. And this is what I've been doing, not just in football, but also outside of football. I'm a family man, I'm a father. Being a father is a challenge, but it's a beautiful and interesting challenge, and I love it.
Olá, Cristiano, aqui, Luís Garopa da Lusa. A sua carreira é cheia de títulos,
You have a trophy-filled career and final-filled career, but over the past few years, you haven't been at too many finals. Did you miss this? Did you miss this atmosphere? Your last trophy was in 2021. Well, my last trophy, yes, but not the finals. Yes, you were in the final of the Saudi Cup. But I miss winning trophies. But that's part of life. You can't win all the time, and this is football. Sometimes we will win, and sometimes you'll go years without winning competitions. It's part of football. You can't win all the time. Tomorrow is the last step in our season. I'm confident that things will go our way. I think we'll walk away with the trophy. It's going to be a very tough game. But the way I see it, it's perfectly within our reach. In Spain, they say that this is a generational competition, clash between you and Lamine Yamal. Looking at our national team, we're also changing. That's a changing of the guard, the generations, because we've seen some emerging talent. Is this a transition for you? And what is
na equipa nacional?
Sempre fui
your
sempre
role?
que eu joguei futebol, quando jogávamos jogo grande ou uma final, era sempre
Whenever we had a
contra
major
e já passaram 20
game or a
e continua a ser o
final,
mesmo. Isso já
then
já não me tira o sono, que é uma coisa normal.
I felt very excited, but I don't lose sleep over it. This is a regular thing for me.
É umas gerações
I'm
completamente
used to it.
diferentes.
I'm used.
Geração que está a começar,
There
uma
are
geração
different
que está a
generations.
acabar, no
This
caso.
one generation is coming in, another one is exiting the stage.
Lamine com Vitinha, que são mais ou menos ali, não são da mesma geração, mas está mais perto. Mas não há
Lamine and
problema, se
Vitinha
querem
are
fazer
closer
o que
together.
gostarem,
They're not the same generation.
para as balas não há problema.
But if you want
Isso para mim é
to
irrelevante.
see me as another generation,
O duelo
that's okay when you
contra este,
talk about a clash between Cristiano and someone else. But that's not how it works.
é uma equipa contra uma equipa.
It's one team versus another
Mas eu
team.
entendo, os mídias fazem com que isso haja mais calor no jogo. Mas
The media always try to heat things up, but this is a
o que
normal
mais
thing.
desejo é que Portugal possa estar num bom nível.
I want Portugal to be at our best. I want things to go our way. I want to play a great game and win. And again, we will be playing against what is arguably the best national team in the world.
Cristiano, bom dia. Estamos em direto para o Canal 11 aqui. Há jogo marcante, quer dizer, tem vários jogos marcantes na sua carreira, mas
There are several important games in your career. In 2018 against Spain in the World Cup, you scored a hat-trick. Is this one of the best games of your career? Would you like to look back on that, or is the past in the past and you only look forward? Well, this is life. Memories are part of your life. You have to live in the present, but memories make us what we are today. And that's why sometimes I'll flash back to these memories. And I hope this motivates people. But throughout the years, football has taught me that the past is in the past and we have to live in the moment. This is one of our last moments. We'll be playing for a trophy tomorrow. Portugal has won this trophy once, but we want to win it again. It's a final, anything can happen. But I hope Portugal we can be at our best and we can take home the cup. This is the eve of an important clash, but have they talked to you about being in the Club World Cup? This is irrelevant right now. It makes no sense to talk about anything other than the national team. But yes, some teams have reached out to me. Some things make sense, others don't make sense. And you can't catch every single ball. I've made a decision. It's almost final, which is I will not be at the Club World Cup, but I was contacted.
Press, especially to the Spanish guys, so I would like to first question to Spanish press.
Cristiano, Alfredo Martínez para Onda Cero. No quiero compararte con
I don't want to compare you with Lamine Yamal because you have a whole career and he's just starting. But from your perspective, you also started very young. Have you been surprised about the explosion from Lamine Yamal and being 17? And do you see a career as important as it looks, as promising as it looks? Well, this kid has been doing things really well. He's in a club that helps him very much, in a national team that helps him very much. It's a very good atmosphere for him to show his qualities that are very big. But what I really ask for him, to do him is to let him grow, not to put him under so much pressure, for the good of football, so we can enjoy a talent like this for many years. We need to leave him alone. We need to let him grow his own way and enjoy a talent like this for many years. And that's what I hope. So I would like to take pressure off him, leave him alone, and it's something that the media, that's the way the media can help him develop his career. Leave him alone because he's got plenty of talent. Hi, Cristiano. Pleasure to see you again. I wanted to insist on Lamine Yamal. He seems to enjoy the pressure and be motivated. He looks like you in that respect. We were asking him the other day, because you've been scoring goals since he was born. I don't know if you stopped to think, looking at your first son is already 14. It's like in 2 years' time, your kid will be winning a Euro. Imagine, it's possible. Have you stopped to think about it? Well, they look a little bit alike. They're both dark skinned and they have the funny hair. They will have 3 years difference. I like that because my children like Lamine Yamal. Part of my family is Spanish, so we have a big relationship with Spain. My wife is half Spanish Argentinian, and I have a special affection for Spain, as you know. But you've been talking about Lamine Yamal a lot, and you are right to do so, because this kid is really good. But I have to value the team, the Spanish team. There is a whole history. From the time I started playing against Spain, they always had many of their greatest talents. They are a very competent team. They have Nico Williams, who is a great player. They have great midfielders, Pedri, and all this generation of young players who are up and coming. Even the coach of Spain, Luis de la Fuente, who's doing a great job. He's a top person. He looks really serious. He will treat people with discipline. He's a very, very tough rival, very complicated team. We've played against Spain 1,000 times, but it's always a good game to watch. I hope we can watch a beautiful game tomorrow, both the fans and the players. And I hope that Portugal can win it in the end. It's a pleasure to see you again, too. You were saying that you are giving this advice to leave Lamine alone. I wanted to ask you, what kind of advice would you give him, and who would Cristiano vote for their golden ball? I don't like to. I like to give advice to whoever wants to listen, but in private, face to face. I don't. You know me very well. You know, and I've said it many times, and I'm not going to change my mind, that prices, individual prices, bring consensus of who deserves it. Do you say that? There is nothing I can tell you, and there's no way I can tell you who deserves to win it. Normally, in my opinion, who should win it is the person who would be the player should be in a champions in a team that wins trophies and to win the Champions League. You know, the winner of the Golden Ball should be the winner in a team that wins the Champions League. But still, individual prizes, individual awards have a big thing behind them, of course, because there's a lot of things around them. But this kid has big potential. He will need to improve, of course. In 4 or 5 years, we will see the best of him. He has the quality to be somebody like Mbappe, Vitinha, Dembele, other Spanish players who are up and coming too. But I think it's irrelevant right now because there is no consensus 100%. This is my opinion. been said that you've been playing for 20 years at top level, you've won a myriad titles. I would like to know what motivates you, being 40, in order to work so hard, and if you know more or less how long do you want to keep playing for. Well, about my life, I think about the day-to-day. I try to live the present and not to think about the future too much. And it's working fine as it is because I'm enjoying. I'm not gonna. Of course, I'm not cheating anybody. That it's no surprise to anybody that I haven't got many years ahead of me. But I'm enjoying the moment. If I decide on a date, I had to decide on a date, I wouldn't be able to say because I might get up in the morning tomorrow and say, I don't want to play anymore. I'm up to my whatever in this, and I don't want to play anymore. But right now, I don't feel that way. I'm enjoying the moment. And the last game I scored, I enjoyed it. I'm going to play a final tomorrow, so I'm really happy. Independently of winning or not. Of course, it's not the same if you win or not. If you win, it motivates you to keep working. But right now, I'm enjoying myself. And like you say, like the Spanish said, let the air flow in. Let things happen. Last question for the Spanish press.
Aquí, ¿qué tal, Cristiano? Iván Manzano de Radio Nacional.
You faced Spain many times, like you said, in the Euros 2024 Euro, in the World Cup 2010, etc. You're going to face off for a title tomorrow, but in the horizon, I can already see the World Cup 2026. Do you think two of the favorites to win that World Cup are facing each other tomorrow? Spain for sure. Portugal, we'll see. Because history-wise, Portugal is not quite the same as Spain. Spain are more used to winning than Portugal. We won 2 Euros and a World Cup. 4, yeah. Oh, Spain, sorry. And they are more used to winning, right? Spain. Portugal, I wish they are favorites and they're there, up there to try to win it, but I don't think long term. At least from a personal point of view. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm not worried about it, and I just want to live the moment. It's a good moment. It's a beautiful moment right now. I still play here. I still compete here against people who are 20 years younger than I am. But it keeps me motivated to stay here and to keep playing. And I'm enjoying myself. I can't say what's going to happen tomorrow because life and football may change from one day to the other. And that's what can happen. So I just want to live the moment because the moment is beautiful.
I forgot this one Portuguese channel. After historical win against Germany, do you feel the team trusts the coach 100%? And how do you feel about some news who have called into question the coach's work?
Se selecionador chega à final, tem feito excelente trabalho, na minha opinião. Questionar uma pessoa que tem vindo tem recorde espetacular por Portugal, a mim faz-me alguma confusão, mas eu entendo, se selecionador que vai à final é contestado, imagina os outros. Por isso, não no teu caso, mas o que eu ouvi nos últimos tempos, acho que tem havido pouco falta de respeito nesse tema. Falarmos de outras possibilidades de treinadores, acho que isso é uma falta de noção bastante grande, mas pronto, eu, no meu caso, e valorizando aquilo que o Mister tem feito, acho que tem feito um trabalho extraordinário. Há sempre contestação, mas quando é que não houve? Mesmo quando tu ganhas e levantas troféus, há sempre essa questão. Por isso, faz parte do futebol, faz parte da opinião pública, faz parte dos papagaios. Dão a sua opinião.
Part of public opinion.
Temos a dizer que eu tenho a dizer e os meus companheiros.
Many people have their own opinion.
Estamos muito felizes com o trabalho que o Mister tem feito.
But we're very happy with what the gaffer has done.
Falar o nosso próprio idioma, cantar o nosso hino.
But coming from a different country, singing our national anthem, all the passion I see on a daily basis.
Para nada. O que importa é resultados. E os resultados que ele tem dado são muito positivos, na minha
The
opinião.
rest is irrelevant. Only results are important, and he's had some positive results.
Não faz sentido nenhum.
One last
People will
question.
always argue.
No, ¿puede ser español?
No.
Mejor. Sí.
Pode hablar espanhol.
Muy bien. Gracias, Cristiano. Sergio Levinsky, Grupo Jornada de Argentina.
Thanks, Cristiano. A question from Argentina.
Tu esposa argentina y bueno, por
Your
supuesto,
wife
no
is
podía
from
faltar
Argentina.
Messi en esto, pero por algo
And of course, I had to mention Lionel Messi in this conversation. Oh, come on.
que habitualmente ocurre. La pregunta es justamente,
The question
¿hasta
is,
ahora siempre fue
up
Cristiano
until
contra
now,
Messi en el
it
pasado?
was always Cristiano against Messi, up until now, but never Cristiano and Messi. You've never played together. Don't you think that one of your challenges would be to play a game with Messi, see how it feels?
Bueno, boludo, nunca se sabe.
Well, boludo. It's an insult it's a funny insult in Argentina. And, well, you know I feel a lot of affection for Argentina because my wife is from Argentina. So how can you not have a special affection towards Argentina? And I've had invitations to play the Club World Cup with Argentina. So you never know. Time is there. I'm 40, but like I say, never say never. I don't know if you say this in Spanish. We don't say, I will never drink from this water. This is a saying, but that's all I can say. I like Argentina a lot. I've been to Argentina. I want to go again. I feel a lot of I have a special relationship with Argentina, but really, no. No, and I really feel a lot of affection towards Messi. We've been rivals for many, many years, but I've already said in a couple of interviews that we are at the top stage for 15 years. I don't know if he speaks a little bit of English, but he didn't speak English before, and I used to interpret during the gala what was going on, etc. I really like him very much, because he always treated me nicely, he always respected me, but you never know. I see that it's going to be difficult to play together, but is it over? Oh, okay.
Finish, we will now receive Mr. Martinez. Obrigado, Cristiano.
Okay. Thank you.